Hello everybody, welcome into episode 4 of Corsairs of the Rift. Doc, Stock, and 2 smoking scavs. Wow. Haha, hello! Hello. Off the bat, Tiger Stone Man. It's been a while, mate. How are you? Thank you for joining us, buddy. You've been well hanging in there. Yes, I know the feeling. Also, Jump Blacks, thank you for those 5 gifted subs. You are an angel, as always. Durs claimed first, and before anyone else got in, though, Diesel came in with the giant pie, with the big pie. So cheers for that, Deez. I appreciate it. Still salty I don't have the pickle emoji. I need it. Gutted. Anyway, episode 4. Doc, Stock, and 2 smoking scavs. Just delve straight in, I guess, and see. Oh,
I'd better be quiet.
I tried.
We're fucking under you. Get fucked.
We got it out really fast.
Yeah.
So that you couldn't,
Jump once vexed to eat her.
Do go on.
No, that's
Not like
literally-
that.
That's it.
Jesus
Like
Christ.
That's
Like
that's
what?
a synopsis of the conversation that occurred during your intro.
Yeah. It's like the chicken that was eaten. Why? What were you saying there, Vex?
Yes.
Honestly.
She said it would be too much work to eat me.
I mean, that makes
Yeah, that's literally the evolutionary purpose of those spines.
yeah, she's prickly.
Man. No, Enders.
There we go. First quote of the session, and we're only a few minutes in. Anyway, episode 4. Welcome in. What happened last week?
We all got sucked into the vacuum space. Everybody died.
Giggity.
New cap in. Let's go.
Are we starting a new one already? All right, fair enough. I just throw all of this out. It's fine.
Oh, well, let's see here. We picked up in the cargo bay where we had dispatched all of the scavs before. With Hara's help, we located the crate. We conveyed the crate back to the ship, and we got that to its location, which is being surveilled by security and other people with about as much subterfuge and subtlety as a sledgehammer.
Yeah.
And we went through the whole process of making our way back to our start point when we started the first episode. If you're curious, go watch it. It's a good one. It's a bloodbath. A wolf lady murdering everyone. And we got
Not
back-
alone. I helped other people murdered too.
Yes, just there was a lot of it going on.
There was murder, but then there was, douse and bathe in the blood of my enemies. But sorry, do continue.
Mm-hmm.
At least I didn't push anybody off a train.
It's true. You did do that.
So we got back to that point. However, along the way, it's of note that the captain is being a filthy, degenerate gambler somewhere on the ship, to the point where he's hitting us up for loans that will probably never be seen again. And,
He owes me 100 creds.
Yeah, he owes Echo. Echo won't forget that shit. So the worst person for him to owe, potentially. I'm trying to see what. But basically, that was the synopsis. We got back to our start point. Did some investigation on the crate. It seems that it was being tracked by an internal oversight department, and essentially it appears we have stumbled into something of a sting op by Mule to uncover smugglers and corrupt officials inside of its workings, which is literally what Slarben Quen, who we work for, is. And it is unknown if he is playing the good boy and helping them, or he is perhaps the target of this sting-up. Either way, not great for us, but we could spin it. We'll make it work.
Yeah. We ended the last session at the start of episode 1, basically, where security came bursting through the doors. So I dare say, unless anyone has anything else they wish to add or make anyone aware, that's where we're starting.
I would say the last thing, everybody basically put their hands up because security came in, and I guess we're not down with killing security guards.
We have a
One little
line.
murder. Jesus.
Apparently, we have a line in this campaign.
I guess, like, I don't know, maybe we're on camera, I don't know. Like, I guess we're not murdering these guys.
All right. Well then, let's switch to this. Switch to this.
Arms in the air! If you don't have arms, then tentacles, claws, appendages high as they'll go. If you can't do that, well, just invert yourselves. Now!
Another security officer, gun high, shouts out, "Comply or be incapacitated!" We left off with you guys dropping either weapons or stowing them, hands held high. There we go. You wish to say something?
Well, Dirigo, when this all happened, was on the train, and he's just going to get really low on the train up top. So he's like, "Ooh, maybe I can avoid capture."
Roll me. Oh, sure. Why not? In that case, then. Straight off the bat, and you're asking for rolls. I love it. Roll me a stealth check.
Oh, goody.
You! On the train! Hands up!
Damn it. And he's going to let his weapon go and just put his hands up.
Whilst Dorigo's doing that, what are the rest of you doing? Considering that Heoka's stabbed someone in the back of the head, severing his spine or at the neck. Anything from any of you?
Well,
Go on, Mafet.
Mafet, when we last session words, she had cast I can't even remember what it was, but on the sole survivor.
On Eno.
On Eno, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Can you remember what you did?
Some is it empath?
It was. You could read his
Yep.
thoughts, or at least not so much read his thoughts, but gain an understanding of his current emotional state. Yes.
Oh well, I was trying to get a chance to influence them.
Absolutely.
Remember, like trying to make him take ownership, feeling guilt.
Yeah, you were right. Absolutely. All right.
It's all coming back to me now.
Awesome.
Cue someone sing the Celine Dion song.
It's all coming back. Cool. With that, next to you, Mafet, and I would imagine Echo, you were also close by, and Heoka. Eno would just quickly mutter as his hands go up. Security is not the danger here, but their bosses are. Let's survive the next 5 minutes, so please don't give them something to shoot at. Keep your stories plain, simple as can be. If your questions, no details. I'll thank you later if you do. And it's at that moment where security then start to converge on where Eno, Heoka, Echo, Mafet.
How did I get here?
That's what we're going with? Fuck.
Roll me a deception check with disadvantage,
That
please.
is not
Hyoka.
what we're going with, but I just... For attention purposes, it's fucking funny.
Deception with
man.
disadvantage. Let's go.
Oh my god. Okay. That's what I get.
One of the security guards is now approaching you with pointing his rifle up. He's only about 4 foot tall, and just shaking as he points his rifle up towards you.
Okay, so if I click this...
Yep,
That didn't...
that's a 3. So if you hover over the 3 in the chat window, it'll give you a down arrow to click on for disadvantage.
I don't think it can get worse, but it's
I mean, it can. We'll take
Fair.
3. So you're just like, get on the ground! Get, hands up! Shit, I don't...
What
Sorry.
is it?
Yeah.
He's nervous.
Echo falls over because he does both.
Maisie, unsure how to comply, has gotten laying down on the ground on her back and has all 6 of her arms sticking up in the air.
It doesn't take long before someone who seems a little bit more with it steps into the chamber. A single officer, brown uniform, sort of bronzy epaulettes, steps in, quickly surveys the dock, and he's followed by easily another 13 to 14 security guards. As he looks like, what on earth? Everyone on your feet! Just line them up against the wall, for fuck's sake. Useless wank! With that, the security guards now begin to motion over to you all, hoisting you up from those who were on the ground, hoisting them up, and those who weren't, ushering them just towards the side of the dock. For you, Dirigo, you've got probably 3 security guards who have got electron pistols, like tasers, pointing up at you, and one was like, "Go down! Get down! Now! Slowly! Steady!"
Yeah, he's going to climb down and just walk over, keeping his hands up. Jeez. All of you just for me, I'm flattered. I hope this doesn't mean you're horribly incompetent.
The officer in charge catches this, rolls his eyes, clicks his tongue before just waving you all to the side wall as he surveys the carnage that's occurred in Dock 94. Bodies splayed out all over the place. There's blood carving several crates and across the floor. You stand at the edge of the dock for 20, 25 minutes, surrounded easily by 8, 9 security guards, all guns drawn on you. No one says anything. And Eno at some point attempts to make a little bit of small talk with some of the security guards, but he's quickly silenced with the butt of a rifle to the face.
Mafet's gonna light a cigarette.
One of the guards looks at, steps up towards you and will attempt to snatch it out your mouth.
She's going to resist, but then say, "All you have to do is ask if you want one."
Roll me a acrobatics, athletics, whatever you think, sleight of hand, whatever you think's appropriate.
It's not gonna be good regardless.
Just as you start saying this, you pull the cigarette back. One of the security guards next to him just reaches around over his shoulder and plucks the cigarette from your hands before sticking it in his mouth.
She'll just reach and grab for another one.
At this point, several drones have flown into the dock. Some of them are scanning the area. You see a red and green lasers just start to shift back and forth across the docking bay. You've seen this sort of thing before. It's building up like a holographic scan of the area. Two other drones fly in, roughly the size of big dinner plates that hover in front of your faces for a few moments. Big spotlights. You hear a click. You immediately know that these two drones have just taken your picture. A few more moments pass and you start to see teams in white suits, body bags thrown over the shoulder, start making their way, collecting up the various scattered weapons and the bodies. And it's at this point that the officer in charge steps up towards you all, casts a brief glance over the whole crew and Eno. Right, so takes a data pad in his hand, licks his finger. Who's going first? What happened?
Jericho's going to look back and forth at everybody, just see if anybody looks like they're going to step up and say something.
And Echo's playing the full, I'm a robot. This is all organics problems. I was just doing my programming.
Don't all speak at once.
I'm on a smoke break.
Right.
Really? You're always on your smoke break. Listen, we were supposed to deliver that box. We brought it here. The guy who over there, he's pointing towards where Jack is, didn't like what was in the box, which is none of our problem. He started shooting. And it turned into a bloodbath.
Unregistered cargo transfer smuggling. Got that right yet?
There's no smuggling. It's just they wanted a box moved. In here, there's nothing illegal about it.
All right, stick him in the wagon. he just slips his data pad into his belt, makes a twirling motion with his hand, and immediately several guns start prodding you in the back. We'll find out more down at the old wall.
You're taking him.
We're taking all of you, love. Now, chop chop.
Boo.
What do you do?
Maisie will move to comply, but then say out loud to everybody, don't worry, guys. I'm sure once they realize we have official mule credentials to be here, that it will all get sorted out.
Okay, whatever.
Echo's doing his perfect impersonation of a robot.
Perfect.
Beep boop, beep boop.
Yeah, and if any guard goes near Echo, Maisie's gonna call out, be careful with that. It's a prototype.
Delicate, it falls apart at the drop of a hat. And yeah, Jericho's just gonna comply with, he's obviously got 3 guns on him.
Yeah. Yeah. You're not searched or told to relinquish your items. You're just basically escorted out of the main door of Dock 94 into the more open corridor that lies just beyond. And it's here that you start to see holographic cordon tape. Well, not so much tape, but posts that display a holographic version of cordon tape around the entrance to Dock 94. Several more drones are floating around. Again, more bright lights are thrown on you. This is a lot of security in such a short time to arrive. There are a few dock workers who have been held back by a couple of other of the security teams. You know, someone's like, "Oh, we're losing shifts because of you. Like, hurry it up. We need to get past." But that's not really your concern. Your immediate concern is that you are being led towards an armoured cargo hauler that's basically been retrofitted as a prisoner transport. These things, you know them to be bulk response units, and they are just a giant metal box on wheels, bars welded over the windows, and where normally in other more affluent areas you would have, you know, the flashing red and blue sirens of emergency lights, this is just amber industrial lights used to to market. And you're in the process of being marched towards the door by security.
I feel like this is unnecessary. We're not a threat, and I get claustrophobic. Is there any way that I can just walk to where we're going?
The officer in charge tilts his head to the side. You seem to be a orange-skinned individual, roughly 5.5 feet tall, 2 arms, similar to most humanoid-esque aliens, 3 fingers, but 1 central eye, and it just blinks at you for a moment. It's a long walk, and I don't really fancy my guys having to walk the distance, so no, in you get. He opens the door, and you see inside of this bulk response unit that there is nothing apart from 2 welded benches that had been welded to the floor and the wall, but rather than a flat piece of metal for the seat, it's chain link mesh. In you get.
All right. Deer will climb up in and just start looking around at the windows and everything.
I need everyone to make me a dexterity saving throw, please. Alright, so Mafet's good, Dirigo's good, Echo's good, Ioka's good, Maisie. There is a brief moment as Dirigo steps into the back of the wagon. There's a klaxon that rings out, and then all of a sudden, you feel your weight double as one of the grav pads in the bottom of the corridor immediately malfunctions. The rest of you manage to grab onto something, or at least hoist yourself. You will see several guards also just drop to one knee as gravity temporarily increases. What happens to you, Maisie?
I mean, what do you think would happen to somebody with 6 arms? I'm hitting the deck like a crab.
It doesn't last too long, but various guns are dropped. The drones that were flying around, 2 of them smash into the ground and start sparking. There's a brief moment of chaos, but the guards near you do keep their hands on their sidearms at the bare minimum. Anybody trying anything? Or are you still complying?
I'm gonna try and sneak something in.
Go for it.
Yeah, can I try and help up a guard and rob him?
Yeah, sure. Alright, Echo, you're doing that. Maisie, what do you want to do?
Well, while she's briefly prone on the ground and no one's paying too much attention, hopefully she's gonna try and sneak in a holopad, less than 10 clicks, to release the mule personnel file she had created for them.
Okay.
in case this happened, and when she saw it was OIP or
IOD, yeah.
IOD, she's like, well, we need some sort of protection. So she kind of made them like low-level contract workers.
Okay. I do have a
So
question.
she's gonna up.
Under which manager?
Ooh, what are my options?
Uh,
Is Hera a manager?
no. Slaven would be.
Yeah, under Slavin. Let's do that. As I've got an idea. Under Slavin. We're contractors who work for him
Okay. Excellent.
with official mule credentials.
Yep. So you're wanting to make to get that updated on your data pad so that when they inevitably look at it, they see details, or are you trying to send it? What exactly?
So she's trying to like send it to like if they look them up in a system, whatever system that is, they will be there.
Okay. In that case, then roll me a. Let's go with a technology check.
Oh my god.
There is a transfer. Something happens, but at that moment, as you're dropped to the ground, you quickly fire off this file. You don't have time to check whether or not it's sent, or how much, or where to. But at the bare minimum, you do have this this authentic file that you made earlier on your own data pad. So you do have it. Whether or not it's been sent in its entirety to a database that is accessed by security, we'll have to wait and see. Anything from anyone else before you're bundled into the back of the van?
No.
No?
I'm
You're-
guessing I don't rob anybody.
Question.
We'll do Echo first. So with
Yep.
what is it you're trying to acquire? Is
Nothing. I'm just trying to undo his belt so his pants fall down.
Sure. With the 13, that's you're not trying to take anything. Describe the alien, the security that you unbuckle. What happens?
Well, I think we'll go with a bug person. He's got spiny knees, so his pants fall down and they get caught on the spines on his knees, and he's like all hung up in his pants, and he fucking staggers and trips and falls over. It's like, fucking pants fell down. Bloody gravity. Yeah, gravity.
Get off the ground, you for fuck's sake. As this is going on, do we go on?
This occurred. Is this a regular occurrence on this station, like the grav pads failing?
Yes, to an extent. It's a regular occurrence. It's random. Normally in this area around the docks, not so much, because docks. Roll me an insight check.
Ba-ba.
There was a lot of shooting in the dock earlier. Some bullets went wide. Make of that what you will with a 6.
This, my next question was going to be like looking around to see like if it was a localized event. So, whatever. We're getting in here, and yeah, he's just gonna go take a seat on the bench and just look out the window, and he's trying to get an idea of like how, if he can see outside of it. So once they get moving, he wants to see if they're the only vehicle that is on the way.
Okay.
Or...
Sure. We'll answer that in a moment then. The rest of you go into the van willingly?
Sure.
Yep.
Yeah, why not?
All right. Through the barred windows on either side of this cargo hauler, you begin to see the flickering of lights from above in these corridors. as you go underway. You're all aware of a place called the Wall. They're basically holding cells, not a true prison, not anywhere that you're held for too long. It's normally just an interrogation or questioning facility. Maybe this is not the first time some of you have been to the Wall. But you know that at the bare minimum, the next 24 hours is going to be a lot of sitting, a lot of waiting, and no doubt a bit of paperwork. It's not going to be fun.
Paperwork.
Actual paperwork, not digital paperwork.
So are we the lone transport vehicle on the way, or
Yes,
are we
so-
flying just like a convoy?
No, so these are 8-wheeled cargo. Imagine like the dump trucks used for moving ore. You're in a converted one of these, and through the window you see, Dirigo, that you are the only truck on the way towards the Wall.
Awesome. Well, now that we're
Eno
alone,
is
so to speak.
Eno is in there with you as well, just to clarify.
Okay, Eno's in here with us.
Yes, Eno's also been bundled into the back of the wagon with you all.
All right. Then Dirigo's just gonna look over at everybody. So, do we want to get off of this on the way, or do we want to go all the way through?
I mean, what they got on us? Smuggling? They're not going to bang us up for smuggling. We might get a fine that we'll not pay.
We could turn evidence on Slavin and get out of it.
Yeah,
I mean, what?
There was a valid bounty on Jack. And they shot first.
That was not an official bounty. That was one of those underworld type bounties, like someone had a problem with him.
Yeah, but they understand, right?
Yeah.
Back.
Still pays the same.
Maybe
That-
we could ask them if they had a problem with him, and then we could say, well, we solved your problem.
Yeah, maybe
Ma-
don't say anything about a bounty on Jack, because
Okay.
Oh, everyone, let's do something quick. Yeah, da. Let's have a quick insight check from everyone. Fuck's sake.
I'm rolling shit today.
Where's Mafet? Crit. So it's button in the middle of the screen. And Heoka even, yeah. Oh. I'll take that as your roll. Even if you could just click the button in the middle of the screen under your portrait for me, Heoka. But I will take.
Sometimes shows up and sometimes it doesn't.
We'll take the 21. We'll take the 21. Okay. Through reasons known only to you, Heoka Mafet, security aren't exactly the paragons of justice in Grindstone. Either you grease their palms with silver or offer them something that they can get a leg up in the world. They're usually pretty lenient. This is not a situation where you'll be cast into the bowels of Grindstone for the rest of your lives. This is something that is, to an extent, almost a bureaucratic necessity. It's one of those things where if you get caught, you follow the procedure, you get out, and usually no more said about it.
So,
Unless, of course, with those two high numbers, if you do slight security and then they have a reason to go after you, then it gets a little bit more up in the air.
I say, they're kind of known around these parts to, maybe grease their palms, go with the flow. play with their emotions, how they want to play, give them what they want, and we'll be free.
Anything?
Everybody just wants money.
I mean, we could cut him in on the deal. We can maybe get paid for the kill. Raise the palms afterwards.
Think so,
Maisie's
maybe.
watching Eno during this conversation.
He actually seems a lot calmer now than when he had guns pointed at him in the dock earlier. He's just sat there, his hands folded on his lap, just nonchalantly glancing across the group as you all converse, with this slight smile on the edge of his lips and big black eyes staring at you.
Does he want his palms greased too?
Oh no, don't mind me. It's just a rather insightful conversation that you're all having, so please carry on. Just believe me to not be here for now.
All right. Cool. You're not here? Cool. You want me to grease him? I can grease him. Pull out a blade.
I meant like with materialistic.
He starts banging on the side of the door towards the cabin of this bulk transporter. Those in the front can't hear anything. You're basically in a metal container on the back of a truck. It's just a bang. No, they're going to gut me. They're going to gut me.
Listen, calm down. She's gonna try to calm you. You're in on this. You're back here with us. So go ahead, you speak your mind too.
Do you use anything particular to try and influence him?
Yeah, I think she's got something that will calm him down. I could use it. No, I'm not gonna do that.
Are you sure?
That'd been great. What do I have? I guess that would be like the whole like a depth again. I think where I would influence his emotions with that. Yep.
Throw it up so we've got a reference.
Wait, not a depth. Why am I
Empath.
making words up? Empath.
You are an adept. Your class is adept. But
yeah.
So you're still right. All right. Awesome. So yeah, you. How does it look as you influence someone on this?
She likes to make eye contact.
You look into these big, giant, black, saucer-like eyes. No pupils, just black.
And she's gonna, it's like they get lost in her eyes. And they just get lost together.
So he's not going to grease me. No. Oh, good. I must
He may more like rub you down with something. I wouldn't put it past him. I mean, that might be something that you enjoy, but you can calm down. He won't end you.
Oh, good. I must say, he is a rather fascinating simulated intelligence that you've got there.
No,
It almost feels like I'm talking to
he's
someone.
just he's a prototype. He's not. He doesn't have no.
Thank you. By the way, that's me. My programming. Thank you.
Yeah. All you.
Good work.
Well done, Missy.
Thanks.
Go on. So, thought someone was going to say something there. Okay, so you carry on down the main transit line This being pretty much the main artery of Grindstone. It's a link that not only ground vehicles can traverse, but there's also anti-grav hover vehicles above your heads and flyers. And this kind of does the loop of the station. Eno, though, has been placated. In response to your question, well, look, I'm sure there are many things that we can and should talk about, but maybe we wait until we're out of our current predicament. And he motions with his two tiny hands at the interior of this basically riot van you're in the back of.
Predicament? You mean like being carted along in the least efficient mode of transportation on this entire fucking rock? Yeah, quite the predicament.
I may have some things that'd be of interest to you. Let's put it that way. So we'll just get through this potential bureaucratic nightmare. Leave the talking to me, and it'll be fine, I assure you. Or just...
Do we know?
Go on.
Oh, go ahead.
Okay, it just says, or at the bare minimum, just, just tell them the basics. No names, no locations, just you were told to, I don't know, bring a crate and... He then looks up at the corners of the container. Well, I didn't mean that's what you should say, but if that's what happened, you should say in... clearly. Ha 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 ha.
Gonna die. Now, my question was going to be, does Mafet know, like, are they going to separate all of us out? Or are we going to be together?
No, you're going to get chucked in a single... well, in fact, Mafet, how do you know all of this? Have you been in there before?
Yeah, she
what for?
has. Because she's let some of her emotions get the best of her when she's out and about, and she has let anger into her and has trashed places and
been locked up at the wall for the night.
And when you're in an establishment that is not your own and you start trashing things and fighting people, they don't look too kindly on that, especially whenever you don't have the funds to replace the things that you broke.
Yeah. And to be honest with you, someone else also rolled high, so let's pose the same question to Heyoka. Heyoka, how do you know about the wall?
Where do you think I've taken people before?
Yeah? What sort of things have you done in the past that have brought you here?
Well, as a bounty hunter, I've often interacted with a number of folks that have to be turned in both an official and unofficial capacity. So I have been an escort. I have been a bounty hunter. Well, not that kind of escort.
Glad you said it,
for the record. Have escorted prisoners of various types and turned in bounties. So I've had to go inside and turn in paperwork because this is like usually the holding cell for processing. So
excellent. Yeah. So yeah, both of you would know that the wall is named the wall because this used to be a mining a dock for mining cruisers. They would come in, deliver all of the ore into various cells, into cargo containers that would then be moved deeper in station. Now it's been retrofitted to act as holding cells. So typically when people have arrived, either Mafet, you've been thrown into one of these cells with the people you fought with. Heyoka, you've brought in groups of individuals at times perhaps, and 99% of the time, if a load of individuals are brought in for processing, they are also stuck in the same cell. Does this mean that there has been times where the security have opened the cell and there's a fight or worse that's occurred in these cells? Absolutely. Does security care? No, not in the slightest. No. So yes, you are all going most likely into the same cell together. And you will probably be together for the next day or so. If not longer, depends on the process.
All right. Well, we're all being slammed into the slammer together, but that's... We've convinced this one to align with us. Honestly, can we get them to take the fall for us?
No? Can you?
Like, we're just innocent, mules.
But
ferrying some cargo around the bay at their orders, and then, random man starts shooting at us and saying we stole his property, and we're like, we literally have no idea what's going on, and just defended ourselves.
I mean, technically, that's kind of exactly what happened, right?
Correct.
So we'll just stick to that and just get
See
processed.
how it holds water.
It'll be fine.
It'll hold water. It's fine.
I'm gonna point out that Eno was like a little paranoid about us talking aloud. Would you rather me just kind of do this in everyone's head and just kind of repeat?
Absolutely not.
Absolutely yes. In fact, why doesn't Scope answer out loud, or while the rest of us are having this internal monologue? I think that'd be really hilarious.
All right. So in the back of the wagon, as you're by this point, you're getting close to the wall. It's been 45 minutes, nearly an hour. For those who are familiar with the area, you would start to see a few familiar signs, large support beams overhead that show that you're getting towards the edge of Grindstone Station's outer crust of the asteroid, where the wall's located. So another 20-30 minutes and you'll be at your destination. But yes, Mafet, you begin to talk in everyone's heads, and there we go, you're probably the only person talking out loud by the sounds of it. What do you all say? What's the plan?
Dirigo, back through the little link, is going to say, just keep your heads down. It'll all blow over. We'll get out the other side of this. Just don't tell him anything about Slarbin or the grease ball. We don't know if this is for him or he's a part of the operation. We don't want to blow the cover of the only person that's going to pay us to do anything worth a damn around here.
Who's gonna take the lead?
Just remember, we were delivering a box. Jack got angry, started shooting, and it was all a blur.
Yep.
Simple enough. I can remember that.
Now stay out of my head.
That should be said out loud. It's fucking funny. No.
What? I'm not in... Oh.
Don't even worry about it, man. Just sit there and shut up.
She's like... Mm. He just nods quickly in the back of the paddy wagon.
Phenomenal.
Hey, guys.
Yeah?
Do the cells have charge ports? Oh, wait.
No.
Would he do you have like I'm thinking of you like an iPhone. Do you have like a battery pack or something? Like, would Mafet have that in her bra? Like a rechargeable battery pack for you that she could pull out?
No.
No.
Okay. Would it be massive?
Yeah. Think like a car battery, like size power source.
I'm just thinking, like how those ones you can put in your pocket for like an iPhone. I was hoping maybe, technology had advanced where your little
Unless you
your
have
little
the
battery
actual
packs.
boobs of holding. No.
Yeah.
I mean, technology has certainly advanced to the fact where we have, a quantum computer inside this skull of Echo. So,
Yeah.
but it still requires a lot of power.
Yeah, a lot of power.
Could you go on some kind of battery saving mode?
You're right, standby mode, and Echo just turns himself off.
I have an emergency battery backup, guys. Come on.
Well, I think we don't know
too
how
late.
long we're going to be here, so he might just need to power down anyways. And plus,
Well, he's already in standby mode.
well, we don't want anybody getting suspicious, so he might as well just be inoperable.
So, with this conversation going on, that feels like it's been going on for an eternity. You've made various stops, starts, turnings. You've travelled beneath these giant internal structural beams that are at the outer edge of Grindstone Station. And it's here now where a sudden jolt rouses you from whatever conversation we're having as the brakes are slammed on. Voices from the front cab are muffled, but exchanged with what you can see out of the sidebar window is the guards. And here is where you also see a large neon sign that says, "Welcome to the Wall." At that, you're all plunged into darkness. All the previous noise from outside of the wagon is muted, apart from the sound of tires on metal as you are currently going through a tunnel. Doesn't take too long though for the hauler to come to a stop outside of a large door. You hear a crackle of a buzzer sounding. And then the clanking of the bolts on the door. The door swings down and several of the mule security, not so much pointing guns at you this time, but still armed and looking at you, one of them just shouts, "All right, on your feet or whatever you use for locomotion, move."
Maisie will hit the wake up button on the back of Echo's skull.
Okay.
I'll jump and panic. Ah! What? What happened?
Hey,
Oh God!
I said, calm down. It's just time to wake up.
You 6 arms! Come on, let's be having you out the back of the wagon now, please.
Where's he got?
Fine. And Dirigal will go out to try to buy everybody else time to get ready to go.
Okay. I'm going to hold you all there for just a brief moment. 8-bit community, welcome in, and thank you very much for the raid. It appears that you've been doing some of the D&D as well in Eberron. Eberron, a beautiful setting. Not one that we've personally done. I think we've taken.
Have.
You have, yes.
It's good. It is. It's good. It's a good setting.
It is. Not one I have personally done. But yeah, thank you for joining us. We are currently playing how to say it? It's a homebrew of a homebrew, I guess. Esper Genesis is a Sci-Fi 5e conversion, and that's the system we're using today for our piratical space adventure. There's not really much piracy at the moment. It's actually more. What's the best way of putting it?
Fuckery.
Yes, but you're at the receiving end.
It's all a matter of perception. It's fine.
We didn't steal the box.
We delivered a box.
We did our job.
Yeah. I think Jero said it best. Also, Jero, thank you for that 70-month sub, by the way. I appreciate it. Yeah, we're world building. We're lore building at the minute. We're just getting to know the station, the people around, before we see where things go. So, there we go. You're the first one out of the back of the bulk response unit. You're greeted by a rather oppressive-looking square box that just reads "processing" on the top. Anybody else who was currently in the back of the wagon doing anything of interest?
Well, you would have Mafet like searching around in a panic, making sure that she has everything because of Echo's like wake up, and he was like panicked and she was right beside him. So she's just kind of like, she has that sense of panic, like she's leaving something. So she's just like searching around before heading out.
Okay. Anything else from anyone?
Aoka is nonplussed and unbothered.
Yeah, I know the drill. This is boring. Let's get it over with. That sort of...
Yep.
Yeah.
That's the vibe.
Maisie is attempting to imitate that because she feels like that's probably the best way to approach things.
Okay.
If Moffat and the others are taking a little bit of extra time for some reason, Diego's, when he first gets there, is going to start stretching and just doing like every stretch imaginable, like runner stretches, like overhead stretches, like everything. Just like taking way too long to do it to try to buy them a few minutes.
It works. I'm like, in fact, just for the sake of it, roll me a performance check.
Oh boy. Anytime you roll dice, it goes horribly wrong. Oh,
or not.
Complaining.
Look at these guns.
There it goes now, taking a yoga class.
A couple of the security guards have also just started really intently scrutinizing, almost to the point of them taking notes. As I would imagine you're flexing and pulling
flexing while doing like sideways lunges, like and stretching out his cat, like the full thing, doing wrist stretches and everything, like just neck, shoulder, everything, just going through the entire gamut of like everything you could possibly do.
And for context, for everyone that is not familiar, he is only 4 feet tall.
That's correct.
Thanks, thank you for that gift, by the way.
Oh, you're welcome.
Yeah.
I want to celebrate 8-Bit being here.
I appreciate it, thank you. So yeah, you basically have a small crowd of around about 8-9 guards watching you do this dirigo. The other 2 are still watching the interior of the paddy wagon, but they keep casting glances over to you. At least half of the security guards gathered are taking notes on data pads or through holographic, through their data brace. It easily gives enough time for everyone else to gather their belongings or perhaps attempt anything else they wish to do before being fed into processing.
No, in fact, it's Dirigo that's holding us up now because he's doing all these stretches like right outside the wagon well.
So you've got Eno, Echo, Maisie, Heoka, and God damn it, Mafet stood outside the main door to processing. 2 guards lazily looking around, and yeah, it's 5-10 minutes pass due to Dirigo impressing the rest of the security team. With that done, you are ushered into processing, and it's here that you are forced to sit and watch as you're told to turn over any items in your possession for inspection. Is there anything anybody has that they don't want to hand over for inspection?
Yes.
If so, we're going to need I would say just a DC 10 sleight of hand check to hide it. Yes, obviously, large guns. Oh, for fuck's sake.
I quit.
It's feast or famine for you, Maisie. Feast or famine. It's going to be one of those sessions. Heyoka, is there anything you wish to hide, or are you just going to put everything out?
I'm just a walking arsenal, just knife, 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 dagger over here, long knife, here's a las gun, pulse gun, da-da, it's all laying on the... I don't have anything to hide. Like, I've been here, before. It's fine.
Okay.
I even still have my mouth and my claws. I'm not unarmed when I am disarmed.
Maisie, we'll go from the bottom. In fact, lowest first. So, Mafet, what were you trying to hide?
She was trying to hide her cigarettes, and she had her arms over her boobs.
No. The guy behind the counter is just waving a tentacle towards you. No, yeah, bub, hand it over. Got to go in the box.
She's got one in her mouth. I need them though. I can't. Like, I'll give you. Can I just have a pack or a few?
How many packs you got?
Like, you don't understand.
Yes.
I have like 8 packs in here right now. I will give you a pack if you let me take the rest of the packs in with me.
3.
Oh, okay.
2.
Yeah, I'll give you 3.
What was that for?
Oh, wait, do you want one?
Was that 4 packs?
No.
Deal.
About 2
Done
packs
deal.
now. 2 packs.
Roll me a persuasion check.
And she's gonna...
Be persuaded!
He takes 2
And
packs. So go on, Mafet. Yeah.
Well, the 2 packs that she hands it, one is going to be full, but one is going to be half smoked.
Okay. And it takes the 2 packs, sticks them into his pocket, and then just immediately swats the remaining 6 packs to the side for you to take.
She shoves them back in her bra.
All right. Next lowest. Maisie, what were you trying to hide?
She was trying to hide her kinetic pistol.
God, no. No. Immediately, as you know, they see you trying to put it into your cloak, and just 2 security guards bring their guns up.
She plays it off as like, listen, I've never used this thing. I don't know how the holster works. Can somebody just and she just holds her cloak open, her trench coat open. It's like, just take it out. Just take it. 6 arms, and I don't know how to handle the one.
One of the security guards leans in, takes
Believe
the pistol from the cloak, and puts it on the counter. So, after that, we then have Dirigo. What were you trying to hide? And how do you do it? Good talk. We'll come back to him.
Sorry, I didn't realize that I was muted.
Okay, welcome back.
So he throws up the kinetic rifle, the SMG, the pistol, the arm blade, the kinetic shield, like all those things. Mm-hmm. The only thing he's not confident they'll give back to him, so he's gonna try to stow it as a frag grenade.
I mean, with an 18, sure, why not? I say that you. How do you keep it from him?
He's gonna stuff it in his crotch. He's gonna go full Bowie.
He's very flexible.
Because he keeps on taking all the weapons off and putting them, and when he goes for his pistol, he's just going to take the explosive and just push it down between his belt and his belly, just push it right down there.
Frag grenade codpiece. That's
Dangerous?
Something.
You hope that doesn't go off.
No.
Well, Jericho doesn't have external bits, so it's actually like extremely weird to see. But yeah,
They don't know that.
right, exactly.
You're like a Ken doll.
Yep.
He's part salamander. They don't have external facing genitals.
Okay.
Today I learned.
Someone left that detail out of
Okay.
character creation.
So with a frag grenade stuffed down his pants, you pass through. Everything else goes onto the counter. Last but not least, Echo. What do you hide and how do you do it?
Everything, because my holsters are built into my legs because I'm a combat droid.
Mm-hmm.
Well, my chassis is a combat droid, so I just leave the guns in the holsters and the legs because they're just hidden, like fucking RoboCop style. My arm blades are built into my arms, so I physically can't take them off. So I try to walk straight through. A guy tries to stop me, and he tries to like wave me down with a metal detector. I just look at him. I'm like, "What were you expecting?" Like, I just tap on the head. Ding, ding, ding.
Obviously, it's all built in. He's mine. Just leave him alone.
They wave you through. What you would now see, though, as you've all handed over your various gear, bits and pieces, there would be another security guard who steps in behind you all with a bag of confiscated weapons and gear from the deceased in Dock 94. One being the large machine gun that the Snake individual had, a multitude of kinetic and ballistic assault rifles, and he dumps that also onto the counter. And it's at this point that you all see that the clerk behind the counter starts picking up various items and starts to drop them in 4 labelled storage. One says clear, one says storage, one says broken, and one says contraband. And Mefet, you would just see that some of the cigarettes that, or at least the half-smoked pack, as the guy looks into it, just throws it into the contraband. Other weapons.
Would there
Go on.
Would there be a way for me to kind of get that back? Would I be able to grab it?
Oh no, it's behind a shielded desk where he's currently throwing these things into these boxes. You're just sat on the other side of a desk, watching them sort through all of your gear and throwing them into these various boxes. So no, at this moment in time, not a chance.
He needs to treat those with a little more care.
Not your problem anymore. It's fine.
I'll just get a new pack.
Eventually, who was first up? Mefet. You just hear this. All right, Blue Lass, you're up. Here you go. And you see an incredibly old thermal printer spit out a piece of thin paper, and he rips it off and hands you what looks to be a receipt. Receipt for all of the items handed in. Check it over.
What's it say?
It's a list of all the items you handed over. Yes, there are some spelling mistakes. And nothing seems to be out of place, apart from one of the cigarettes. Instead of saying 2 cartons of cigarettes handed over it, there's only 1.
I can let that slide.
And the same follows for the rest of the crew. You're all called one at a time to be handed a slip of old parchment or old paper, a receipt of the items that you've handed over. Keep in mind, if you lose your receipt, your items are then void for collection and belong to mule security and enforcement teams.
Aoka starts going over the list. 8 throwing knives.
7.
Yeah. Yeah. 7 throwing knives.
One's been misappropriated, perhaps, during the during the count.
I really need to, keep better track of those. Okay, 7 throwing knives. Yep. Okay, then we have a, kinetic pistol. We've got a combat knife, another combat knife. Which pistol is this one? Oh yeah. I've recently got that one. I forgot I had that. Yeah, that looks right. All
right. Echo, you didn't hand anything in because, for all intents and purposes, you were just ushered in as a simulated intelligence droid.
Yeah.
They did check your coat. Did they find anything of interest in your pockets?
Yeah, I guess maybe. What is it I've got on me? I've got some cigars on me.
Okay, they're not on the receipt that's handed to you.
Yeah, and some gut fizz.
That's also not on the receipt because you're a robot.
Oh, yeah.
Security's going to be smoking cigars and drinking gut fizz later on. All right. Maisie, anything that you had that may have garnered the attention of security that they forgot to add to your receipt?
No. Maisie travels incredibly light.
Mm-hmm.
The only other item of value on her person would be her combat knife, which is tucked into a boot, and her bracelets that can pull up her holopad and everything like that, but
they would have seen the bracelets as jewelry, so they wouldn't have taken that.
Mm-hmm.
The knife, though, would have been confiscated.
Okay.
But that's on the receipt, so you can get it back. There's nothing else really that would tickle their interest in that case. Dorigo, I'm going to just say it outright. Do you have any cigars on you that you handed over? Well,
cigars and gut fizz.
Yeah. Also, gut fizz cigars both gone, not on the receipt. You get the impression you're not getting them back.
Of course.
Awesome. Okay. It's the same for Eno. He's patted down, removed the pistol on his person, so on and so forth. And it's now that you are escorted out of the processing block into the wall itself, or what it's known for. This space that you enter, having gone through a multitude of corridors, through a couple of security posts, looks like it once served as a dock for a cruiser-sized mining barge, as we described earlier. It's got a colossal docking bay door that dominates most of the chamber. Of course, beyond that, the void of space. And it's easily, at a quick glance, quick guess, probably a kilometre long in size. It's a huge external door. In the middle stands a platform that faces a multi-level wall of storage depots. These things that you can see here. These are all identical rooms that once used to hold ore, but have been retrofitted to now hold prisoners. The layout of what you see here makes one thing pretty clear. If there ever was a riot or an issue with the populace that are currently being held at the wall, the simplest solution... Well, in fact, any ideas on how you would potentially quell a riot in this situation with what's been described?
Yeah, you'd
Open
vent
the
them out in
door.
space.
Let the vacuum of space sort it out. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh. Yes. The vacuum of space would be the best way to clear the wall of any potential problems. So, Yeah, you are shoved into one of these ore holes. The metallic crash as the door seals behind you. The rooms themselves are little more than a box with 2 benches, a table, and 4 bunk beds. All of them welded to the wall, to the floor. Yeah. Lights flicker for a brief moment and then settle into a dull glow. And it's there. I think we'll take a quick refill of clock and a break as you are escorted to your cell for the next however many hours you're going to be here. Pee break, refill, and it'll also give me a chance to... Jero, thank you once again for the nice +1 resub. 70 months, I appreciate it. 8-Bit and the crew who came along again, thank you very much. Welcome in, I hope you enjoyed it. And Vex, thank you for the gift of sub too. 8-Bit. And of course, Goose0505, that's a name we've not seen in a while. Hello, hello. Thank you for that 43-month resub. We're all good. We're all good. I hope you are as well. And then Vex coming in with the giant dying emote. Get your prison songs ready. Absolutely. I am going to bounce temporarily to grab a drink, and then we'll see how everyone gets out of this. So, I'll be right back. Mwah.
Fucking Kendo.
Back.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
I too
Okay.
have returned.
Yes.
Top up the little offerings cup for the pirate gods. Oh, is that grog? It is indeed, Jero. It is indeed.
I misspoke.
Mate, if I could undo Brexit, I would. I apologise. Gutted. But yes, it is indeed the pirate's grog, my boy. Okay. Okay. Cuban rum. I'm
What's it
intrigued.
called?
Yeah, give us some names. Black Tears Dry Spite. I can't say I've heard of it.
Definitely not checking Amazon right now.
I mean, it's a nice bottle. It's a nice bottle. I'm not going to lie. And it's cheaper than the grog. It's a Black Friday deal. Yeah, I shall treat myself. Not as soft as grog, but it's up there.
Happy Black Friday to us.
Yeah. Excellent. All right. Yeah. This is back to the game.
Yeah, don't mind us.
In fact, that's the point actually. Hang on. Pirates grog on Black Friday deal? No. Shame. Anyway. With you all being put into one of these cell rooms, the door slamming shut behind you, a glow from the light above illuminating the room. It smells like disinfectant. It's clean. But that sort of clean smell where a team's gone in with chemical pressure washers and just blasted the whole thing rather than it being, immaculately polished. Eno, in the room with you, makes his way over to the bench and table, slides onto it, rests his hands on the table. It seems that we are now all companions for the short term.
You ended up in a cell with us. Not one of those other cells. They would have turned you into a little plaything.
But you're not that much taller than me. Anyway.
It's not about height. And then he's going to flex again.
With this bulging crotch with a grenade there.
Yep.
You all handled yourselves incredibly well back there. Incredibly well. Better than most would, and, dare I say, much better than the hired hands I had at my back.
Hope you didn't pay him up front.
Yeah, unfortunately they had a fair chunk of it.
So what was in the crate?
Well, obviously not what I thought was in there.
What? Like, why? And Maisie has laid down on one of the top bunks, and she's, like, pretending to juggle a holographic baseball between all 6 of her arms with her hollow bracelets. She's just laying on her back, staring at the ceiling, and just, like, what was the point of all that? What was your goal?
Well, my goal was to acquire a cache of Hellion weapons for my client, that should have been in, or at least what I was told was in the crate. Obviously, it wasn't. Now, was it?
Maybe it was a special firework weapon.
Balloon-shaped guns, or gun-shaped balloons. Yeah, that makes total sense. And he's going to look around and just see if there's, like, cameras in here.
No.
And if there are cameras, okay, so, like, because he's thinking that, like, even if they have surveillance, they might not have been able to go for, like, good audio quality cameras, because that's probably what's in the transport, too.
Yeah, absolutely. No, in here, they are literally just a concrete room in the past used for storing ore. There's, with the exception of the door having an electronic lock and various other security measures in place, there's no camera, no audio recording. That you can see. But
Right, so if we were worth surveilling, we wouldn't be in this fucking room, basically. We'd be somewhere
Correct.
else.
Absolutely correct.
And
Right.
real quick, the first thing Maisie did when they were ushered into the room was make sure she could hack the door and the other security on the door so they could get out whenever they want.
You could easily.
Yeah. So she's not at all concerned with this situation.
Mm-hmm. So who gave you the line on the crate? Because obviously that didn't go so well.
Look, I'll not insult you all with small talk. This job was from a client. It was supposed to have been clean. And your job was supposed to have been clean. Obviously, it wasn't, but I know that's not your fault. And
Whoa. Our job was fucking clean, alright? We got the crate and we brought her the thing.
Yeah, exactly.
Done.
Your job was supposed to be clean, as was mine supposed to have been. Just buy a crate and ship it to my client.
So Jack was the dirty one in this scenario?
From what I imagine and has been put before me, yes, that's...
You know he wasn't going to pay, right?
But I was the one buying off of him. Unless he was not wanting... Who did he get the job from? Who told
No idea,
him?
but he tried to steal it before the gig.
Yeah.
Wait, what? It's ludicrous. He was the one supposed to have been selling me this.
Oh,
Not-
yeah.
Was it? Why? Was he thinking he was buying it?
Or he was going to make off with it before there was a chance for them to try to sell it to you and make it look like he had no idea what went wrong.
This is all kinds of fucks, then.
Is Zeno telling the truth right now?
Roll me an insight check.
Do I believe him?
Hmm.
Because we've been warned he is not a trustworthy motherfucker.
And can I get a sense of his emotion, like if his emotions match his tone?
Do the same. Roll me insight. Both of you. So looking at him, Maisie, he does seem genuinely surprised at hearing this. And Mefet, you also get the same sense of confusion from him, like what you're telling him. That certainly wasn't what he was expecting. So, yeah, for all intents and purposes, he does indeed seem to be telling the truth.
Okay, so it was a setup from the get-go then?
So it seems for everyone. I mean, or Jack. What? Who stands to gain?
know?
Go on.
No, you go ahead.
I was just going to say how. If it was a setup for everyone, who are they after? It's obviously not us. Jack dead. I mean, you made absolutely critically short work of him. Who's the middleman? You? Or do you have an employer?
No, we're the dangly bits at the bottom of the food chain.
I mean, we do have an employer though, right?
If you could call it that.
My...
But what is he getting from setting us all up?
He doesn't get his money paid back by us, that's for sure. So it's... I don't know. I feel like it was in his interest to see this go smoothly too, because apparently he stood to make some money, but I'm very confused right now.
But could it be that you turn in several different groups and it makes you look better for some kind of clout?
Well, I can assure you that my name doesn't appear on any systems or areas within this station. Jack and his scavengers are no doubt far too low level and insignificant to be of concern for anyone. Hell, there's 30, 40 other individual groups just like his that you can find a stone's throw away from any local bar here.
Alright, so what they wanted was the contents of the box, but they wanted a patsy to pin it on for somebody stealing it, right? You're just a patsy and they got what they wanted, the contents of the box. You're just the fall guy, right? What was in the box?
Oh, again, the box was supposed to have been Hellion-grade weapons. That's what I was purchasing for my customer. Well, for my client.
Keyword there. Supposed to have been.
Well, yes, because So go on. Yeah?
Should I call our employer? Guys, should I call him? We get one phone call, right, when this happens, right? Or is that just like a Solari urban?
That's not a thing here.
No? Okay.
They've never given me a phone call while I've been here.
I'll just text him then.
The only thing I want to ask is above table, like in the documents we saw, we know about the Silent Ledger, right? Because that was a name that was around. We don't know the full details of what they do, but
correct.
Some type of smuggling operation, correct?
Correct.
Well, maybe they were looking to crack down on your buddies, the Ledger.
Oh, so you are aware of the Quiet Ledger? All right.
Silent, supposedly.
Look, I am of the Quiet Ledger, but we're only just the surface. Look, with my clients, with a few words in their ear from me, could perhaps easily notice your worth. They pay well, protect their assets, which I'm sure you'll see soon, and they prefer contractors who know how to survive, keep their mouths shut.
Sounds like an upgrade.
Well, I'm perhaps offering an opportunity, not orders. I don't order. If you choose to walk away, I will not give chase. That's fine. It's your prerogative. But if you want something better than perhaps a return to this cell at a later date, and I'm sure it's better than scraping credits from, broken jobs, unreliable employers, then...
At the term scraping credits, Maisie looks mortally offended because that's what her program does.
Look, I work out of the Severance Pit. Come and visit me there when this is all over, and are you familiar with the Echelon Frontier Group?
The Corpos.
Everything's run by corporations in this backwater, but yes, they are a corporation.
That's where everything's doomed to failure.
Corporations are
Yeah,
evil.
we've heard of them.
Wait, I'm sorry, what? I got distracted.
We've heard of them. They're a big name. Just don't know anything beyond the name. You see it on signs and commercials and
I think they
things
sponsor
past.
somebody I follow on PS.
I can't give too much away until we've had a proper discussion that's not in the confines of the wall, but Echelon Frontier, EFG, they are the current overseers of Kea Vasan, the fourth planet of the system. Them and Mule are not exactly seeing eye to eye at the minute, but long story short, I may have some work for you and pass on your details to my contacts at EFG if that would be of interest.
Depends.
EFG is a well-known name, Echelon Frontier Group. They are a corporation that typically sponsor new colonies. They've got a lot of...
So they're dealing starships and stuff like that as well?
Starships, odd space stations, anything to do planet side. And they are currently the rights holder to the 4th planet, the populated planet of the current system you're in.
Sounds like they might specialize in that, and then that naturally gives them access to like the first tap on all the natural resources the planet has. So they're yeah.
Terraforming and general goods, to an extent, yes. Granted, they are still a galactic megacorporation. They don't do it out of the kindness of their own hearts.
Yeah, no, absolutely. It's all corporation, it's all greed.
Well, have a think on it. Again, I'll be at the Severance Pit when this is all over. You've got time, have a think, have a chat. I mean, granted, this place gives everyone time, so you don't mind if I take one of the smaller, lower bunks, do you? And he'll scoot off the bench and move his way towards one of the beds.
Oh, get yourself some shut-eye. They're awful big. They probably need it by now.
Yeah, hey, Eno? Which one is it, Eno?
Whichever your tongue is more comfortable with.
Oh, I can speak many languages. It doesn't matter to me.
Eno.
I just want to make sure, Eno, that's your culturally preferred pronunciation. Okay. Hey, do you know anybody who could repair a spaceship really, really fast if you get out of here before us?
I'm sure not really, really fast. I could probably get a team up within a week.
Well, hopefully Jax is working his magic on the shit hawk. And she yawns. And lets her hollow balls fall to the floor and disappear.
You've got a few hours locked up in here before anything occurs. Is there any questions for Eno during this period, or anything anyone wishes to do, ask, say?
I get top bunk.
I'm already on this one.
Luckily, there is more than one.
Oh, I knew that.
I think it's time to just settle in and wait it out.
Roughly 12 to 13 hours into your incarceration, the door opens, one of the guards steps in, points at Eno, tells him to get out. And Eno offers you all a respectful half nod, half bow as he departs the cell. There is once again a brief mention of the Severance Pit, which Severance Pit is a well-known club in the Market Concourse, probably one of the larger establishments, much larger than the Nova Cantina, but it's also known for its rather rough and tumble atmosphere. Hence, those who typically lose their jobs and have no work, no prospects, usually end up in the Severance Pit drinking and imbibing various substances. Not the best.
So
place.
when he leaves,
Yep.
Echo's just going to turn to everybody and be like, "The Severance Pit? Him? Really?"
He said he works out of there. It doesn't mean he owns the place.
You think?
Probably just works out of a back room or something.
Yeah, like Slavin does at
Slobin owns the Nova, though.
Wait, he does? Did I know that? I
This
thought
is
Nova
great.
owned the Nova.
Maybe. Now I'm all confused.
I'm too.
I thought he did.
I can confirm you are very confused. I get that feeling right now.
Thank you, Mafet, for your riveting insight into this.
Well, sometimes you can't tell with Dorigo.
You can never tell with me. And he's just gonna continue to try to rest after Eno's gone.
Mm-hmm. If anybody does need a short rest, by all means, help yourself. "12 hours turns to 24. Turns to 36. And eventually, you begin to hear the sound of boots on metal from outside. The sound of the doors unlocking, and then this gravelly voice booms through the open door to your cell.
"You lot, processing cleared out."
A large, 8-foot tall, incredibly muscled, 4-armed, lizard-like alien stood there. 2 hands on his hip. One hand has what appears to be a kinetic shotgun, and the other hand is just pointing down the causeway from where he's just come.
Out time. Dirigo's gonna hop off the bench and just start going towards the door.
"You're all lucky. Today was meant to be question and answer time, but it appears someone's come and paid your fees to have you released early."
Maybe it was the captain.
Oh, that's cute. You think he has money left over from gambling? I love you, Hogan.
Why are you laughing? We're poor.
You're all marched across the wall's walkway, eventually reaching the intake area that you initially started at. Here behind the shielded desk is another bored-looking officer who seems to be checking slips of papers handed to him by other offenders. The large, lizard-like security guard points to the queue.
"Get in line. Wait for your turn. Present your slip. I assume you've all got your slip, right?"
Sure.
Shall we find out?
Sure do.
Who's been sleeping? Has anyone been, let me put it this way. Has anyone been sleeping like on the lowest bunk where it's a little more stale and a bit damp from the previous cleaning?
I'm gonna say probably Dirigo would be, actually.
All right.
Mafet probably would be too, but she has put her slip like in the top
Any
of her
boobs.
bra. Yeah.
Here we go. Roll me a... I'm going to bring you in here for a second. Roll me a twist of fate, good sir.
A twist of fate.
Yeah. Okay, as you look at your slip, with this being printed on thin, flimsy thermal transfer paper, what was on there is now no longer legible. Apart from your name and the number that you were assigned.
All right.
But the whatever contents were originally there is no longer legible.
It's not legible.
Correct.
Doesn't mean that there's nothing there. It just means it's not
Correct.
legible. Okay. I'm
Yes.
going to work with that.
Yes, it's not legible. But there is... a multitude of various lines, but not legible. Hopefully you're getting, you're picking up what I'm putting down, but we'll see what happens.
Yeah, no, he's not happy, but now he's thinking of a way to roll with this.
All right. So, in front of you, this queue of people, as they hand in their receipt, they're given a cardboard box full of items after a brief moment. Some of them, you would see that the officer behind the desk goes back into these piles of storage, cargo, confiscated, contraband, etc. And puts bits in the cardboard box and then slips it through the shield of the desk towards the queue. One at the front of the queue takes his box, checks over it, grumbles about missing items before making his way towards the exit. And this process continues 3 or 4 more times for the people in front of you until eventually it gets to you all. Who's first in the queue?
Echo.
Echo, did you have a slip of paper?
Yes, but there was nothing on it because they already stole my fucking cigarettes, my cigars and drink. He's not bothered about it. He only had them just in case somebody needed them. So he's like, what am I going to do? Fucking die of thirst? Fuck out of here.
I'll be next.
There is nothing on this receipt. Next! You just waved off to the side, Echo.
What did I get a receipt for then?
They already printed the paper. They didn't know what else to do with it. Heyoka goes up next. Paper on the counter.
Receipt! Thank you.
There you go.
Begins to look over it. Notices the various items on the receipt, starts putting a few items into a cardboard box, slides it across the counter towards you, Heyoka. There's only 5 knives in there. Everything else seems to be A-okay, but this time the 7 knives printed on the receipt has now dropped to 5 knives in the actual box.
Heyoka's going to look in the box, look up at the cashier, I guess.
Yeah.
Whatever. You have appeared to have mislaid my knives.
Hang on a minute. This gelatinous-looking clerk behind the counter spins on the chair, using a few tendrils to drag himself along the floor, goes towards one of the boxes, sticks a gloopy tendril into one of the boxes and pulls out, in effect, a large, long blade. Sticks it into the box as he makes his way back, slides it over to the counter. One of those? One of those? Yes.
You know what? Yes. That's acceptable. Makeshift sheath into belt, puts the other knives away. There's clearly 3 missing on the bandolier, but that's okay. Yeah. Knife, gun, super long sword. Yes, why not?
This long blade that's handed to you, is it sort of like a katana style thing, or is it more like a long sword, or would it be something like a messer, like a scimitar?
I think katana would probably be good.
Yeah, okay. There you are. In your inventory is now a long blade.
Huzzah.
All right. Anything else from you, Heyoka, as you take this incredibly long knife out of the box?
Just like patting the bandolier empty spots, just kind of like, oh, my babies. Okay, yeah, no, everything else is back in order, so I'm gonna have to go order some more of my throwing knives. It's fine.
Okay, who's up next?
I'll be next.
Oh, amazing. You step up, hand the receipt over to the counter. The gelatinous-looking clerk. How he can see, it doesn't seem to have eyes. It's just this massive greenish-blue goop. But he holds the receipt up to his rough face area. and then begins to put various bits and pieces in the box, eventually sliding it over.
So what's in the box? Because I only had one thing I handed over, so what'd they give me?
Yep. So your pistol is back in the box, which is nice.
Yeah.
There's 3 daggers, 3 knives. A set of cigars, a half-smoked pack of crop sticks, and what appears to be, at a quick glance, a kinetic assault rifle. Just poking out of the top of this box as it just slides it across towards you.
I glance in the box, say nothing, smile, nod, and walk away.
Okay. In that case, for the moment, allow me to throw this kinetic assault rifle into your inventory. Okay.
And that, chat, is how you get new weapons from the DM. And she's going to kind of catch up with Hayoka to wherever she walked off to and be like, hey, I think some of your stuff's in my box.
Hayoka gasps inwardly. Really? It's like, starts digging in the box. Ooh, what'd you get?
I don't know, but... And she's like tucking her pistol away in her holster, like, all I gave him was a pistol, and they gave me all this stuff, so it's like, I think that these cigars might be Echoes, I don't know. I think this is Moffett's brand, I don't know.
That cashier literally had no idea. Okay, so I'm just gonna look for any of my knives or anything else that I may have been missing.
They're not so much your knives, but
they are knives.
They are knives. You're getting the impression that he's just at this moment in time stuffing random shit into a box.
Accidentally gave me the lost and found box.
Perfect. This is the contraband box, right?
Yeah, pretty much. You would notice on the kinetic assault rifle there is a red tag that says contraband.
This is great. All right, I'm just gonna any knives out of the box that I recognize, and the rest of the stuff's like, all right, we're just gonna have to pass this around like a daisy chain and have everybody take a look because I'm pretty sure they just mixed up everything.
Yeah. Who's up next?
Moffett will go. She'll just walk up and hand him the receipt.
He takes the receipt, turns around, begins to rummage around some of the various boxes, puts a few items into a cardboard box, slides it through the shield towards you. Next!
But, I don't see my crop sticks.
No, there is no cigarettes in there. If anything, most of the items that have been stocked in are dozer bars. Just about 6 or 7 of these foil-wrapped brick-like nutrient bars. There is also a let's have a look. Let me roll quick. Let's go. Oh, okay. A heavy revolver. Underneath the bottom of these bars, you would see a large pistol at the bottom, a ballistic revolver in the bottom. Giving you the idea that perhaps this was Jack's revolver.
Nice. She's gonna take the box and you're missing something for me.
The guard looks at you. And what would that be?
Cigarettes, crop sticks.
Oh, one moment.
And that long thing that's poking out of that box over there.
Now is that yours as well? I'm sorry, that's
Yeah.
good enough for you right now. Give me a minute. Slathers his way over towards the boxes, takes out a full carton of 200 crop sticks from the contraband box, slides it across the shield towards you. What is this long thing that you're looking at? What do you want?
I don't know. I was hoping you would just give me something really good.
Okay. No, that's fine. That's he reaches in and takes out this long thing, which is
Oh my god! Don't start laughing.
Don't read chat. Don't read chat.
Why'd you tell me to read it? Or not to read it because I read it.
Sure. Here we go. You can have the.
Slightly used.
You have an item now in your inventory, Mefet. Would you like to read what it is? It's a weapon.
Is it the Nutbuster Supreme? It is just a standard adjustable wrench, typically used to tighten bolts and jam pipes, and now for settling workplace disputes. Yeah.
There you go. So you have the Nutbuster Supreme.
I think that's a lot better. It might be a little bit more useful than what Jack was recommending to help the team out.
So I'm just going to throw that up. Just there you go. It's a thing. But yeah, I'm going to put the crop sticks in your inventory. You've got some more. I'm going to bump you up to 10 packs in total.
Oh yes.
So you have all the crop sticks. Okay. You are ushered along, which I think that leaves us
Dirigo.
with Dirigo.
Yep, Dirigo's gonna walk up and he's gonna put the receipt on the counter, like just try to look like really, really confident.
The guard takes it in his pseudopod-like arms, tendrils, tentacle. Holds it up in the rough vicinity of what could be constituted as a face. And then starts picking several items out of storage. You would see that this large, somewhat scrap gun is picked up. You immediately recognize it as the weapon the snake-like alien had. That goes in the box, followed by roll me a d4.
D4.
Yeah, roll me a d4.
Oh, that did 2.
I'll take it. 2d4. All right. So you get a. Where are you? Let me start throwing some gear in, and you can tell people what you've got. There you go. 2 new weapons. Do you mention anything about cigars? As he sticks in a couple of weapons, I'm going to say he throws in 3 other knives and we'll throw in a sword as well. Why not? A short blade. That looks. Let's go for a rather wicked-looking short blade. All right, there you go. 2 weapons, a short blade, and carry on.
Is there anything like obviously missing besides the cigars?
No, nothing apart from the cigars.
All right, yeah, everything looks in order. Thanks. And he's just gonna grab his box that's probably like super freaking heavy. He's just gonna like get on the way with it before this guy might realize his error.
I mean, realize is an interesting thing, but we'll see.
Well, once everybody's gathered up, Echo's going to turn to the group and go, "Why'd they get a Gellat to do that? You know those guys can only see in 3-dimensional, so that you can't see 2-dimensional. You can't see the writing on the paper, guy."
I don't know, but it worked out. And Dirigo's just going to go about putting everything back on his person.
Mm-hmm.
And then he's just got to, the last thing he's going to get the slab jack out and just, oh yeah.
What is the slab jack?
The slab jack is essentially didn't start life as a light machine gun, but that's how it ended. It is a rifle that it's been scrap parts that have been made to fit together. It's a drum-fed LMG that you could tell, like the compensator and all that. They're clearly just like welded into the side. So like someone cut it out with a torch. It's not like a machine thing. Like this thing is held together with duct tape and bubble gum and just ingenuity, scab ingenuity. That's all it is.
Awesome. Anything else anyone wishes to do before we get out of this shithole with your new gear in tow?
Did they just let us leave?
Well, it's funny you should say that.
Fuck.
Because it's at that moment you notice him sat at the far end of the room on a bench in the corner, smugly, may I add, crossed arms, augmetic legs folded, and the holographic display of his face of a monocle with a comically large villain's mustache to top it off, and on top of it, a large blue hat, a blue top hat with a red band around it. This voice echoes into the room as you see multiple credit chits just rolling between his fingers.
There they are, my favourite disasters. Got your shit ready? Good. Let us all vamoose. I've covered your fees and some supposed damages and whatever administration fees they cooked up.
Captain Vasquez is sat.
I don't believe it. No. Lie. I've malfunctioned and my optics are fried and yeah. Nobody? Okay.
Let's just suspend our disbelief for a minute.
No, come on now, chop chop. Let us be away from this.
He stands up.
That's going to turn to Echo. Did you get your credits back?
Wait, no. Hey, you owe me 100 creds, you fuck.
Well, look, how's about, because I've already spent a considerable amount on getting you all out early, and, well, look.
He stands up, ruffles his coat for a moment.
You are all now staring at, well, how should I put this? The Lord of Serenity Bar. Yes. The Baron of the Gravball tables.
Wait, what?
Yes, I am the Baron of the Gravball tables. And you see him just alter this blue top hat. his holographic face display shows again, and his monocle flashes for a brief moment, and he ruffles this rather comically large villain's mustache.
Did you get, like, an award?
Oh, yeah. All in on everything. All in on everything, right? I judged the drift. Threw him in just right. Boom! Pulse clean drop. First ball in because, you know... I know. Dropped it into the red. 48. Oh, 300 grand. Hot night.
Wait, did you say 300 grand?
Is the ship fixed yet?
Does that mean we can pay off our debt?
So now you start noticing a few issues about Captain Vasquir.
How much of it did you immediately gamble away?
A couple of scuffs on his ugmatic leg, a tear on his collar as if someone's grabbed it, and lastly, what appears to be a few stains on the back of his coat, where he almost sat down at some point.
Look.
And he transfers 400 credits to each of you. 500 to you, Echo.
Yeah.
Let's just say that the fees to get you out early, and that payment equated to 300 grand.
Okay, let's just get the fuck out of here. Come on.
Would Mafet and Hioka know, since we've been in here before, that that's not true?
That's
or
absolutely
true?
not true.
Okay.
Well, the captain with the gambling problem was saying it, so Macy doesn't believe him automatically.
Yeah. At this point, Vasquir's almost pirouetting ahead of you as he steps out of the door into the courtyard.
It's with the stupid fucking hat.
This, due to being Baron of the Grav Ball tables, I acquired it from one of the grabby machines.
Right, okay. So you already have a helmet on your head. So you have a hat on a hat, which makes you a twat. What are you doing?
There's a brief moment where the holographic display just goes black.
You didn't think about that, did you?
No. Oh well. We should let's.
And as he begins to mumble to himself as he sets off ahead of you all, and with you now stepping out of the doors, out of processing, another voice calls out from your left. Not loud enough for Vasquir to hear or for anyone else, but just enough for you all as you step out of processing. That was a busy cycle in Dock 94 today, eh? Glancing around, you see an individual. Looks like a dock worker. Out of place, next to the security processing unit. Stain jacket, scuffed boots, data pad in one hand, and a mule ID badge that has been conveniently flipped over.
Something happened after we were done there. We've been in here for at least a day. That's our alibi.
A day? Well, I must say I'm incredibly surprised that you're out as quickly as you are, with such a small fine at that. And you see the man just quickly check the data pad in his hand. Looks like someone sees potential somewhere.
Well, hopefully it's not whoever thought it'd be good to have people with blank data pads and no ability to blend in, make spies.
All right, you've got me. No, I'm obviously not here to blend in. I'm here to offer you a proposition. If you're tired of scrambling for favours with such a large debt on your shoulders, there are alternatives. And you see the man, he is Solari, he is human, but he casts a glance over to Vaskia. But you get the impression he's alluding to your debt to Slaben. There are alternatives.
Yeah, and who's this proposition from, if not you?
Internal oversight. We run clearance programs you might be interested in. Corporation contracts, if you pass evaluation. Pretty simple stuff. All we need you to do is, just to tell your side of what went down prior to Dock 94. We'll assess it. You get protection or work that pays more than whatever your previous employer could have offered.
What do you mean previous?
He just shrugs. Look, it's better than ending up on every watch list in Grindstone, which after today, who knows, you might be.
Echoes behind Maisie like, Maisie, the Solari's talking to me. Make it stop.
We talked about this. You're supposed to play dumb.
Right.
Just start calling him names and say it was a programming glitch.
Okay. Stupid pink face. Fuck. I mean, sorry.
Sorry, this happens, and she like.
You learned that from me.
Wow. Okay, there we go.
Anyway, yeah, I don't think that turning Corpo's stooge is on my list of to-dos today. You want us to sing for our supper and then be somebody's errand boy. It's not an upgrade.
Look, just providing the option, you've gained the attention of those upstairs. Just think about it, all right? You want structure, we can give you structure. You want stability, we can offer that too. Look.
Sorry, did we get a name for this guy?
No name whatsoever. He didn't give a name. His ID badge was turned over not to show anything. No names whatsoever. But it is at that moment where he would say, if you choose the sensible path, right? Ask for Carol at Block 3's administration office. Yeah? Stay out of trouble for now. He'll tip his hat. Go on.
Oh, sorry.
No, go for it.
Could Maisie quickly flick a wrist and do a facial recognition scan on him?
Roll me a tech check.
I just want to point out, when he says stability, he just quickly... Diogo just glances at Moffat like a, yeah, right.
So a scan would be a little hard to pull off without him knowing. But if you wanted to search for like the name, a Carol or Block 3 administration, something like that, or you can if you want to go for the scan, by all means. But he'll probably know your choice.
Actually, you know how sometimes like ID badges will have barcodes or strips on the back of them, or an RFI chip in it? Does this badge have any of that?
Absolutely.
She's gonna scan the badge then.
Okay. You quickly send out a pulse, scan the badge, and immediately it comes back with Mule, Internal Oversight Division, Agent Carol. This is basically undercover. It's probably the best way, but as you turn to leave, he says again, ask for Carol at Block 3's administration office if you're interested in working for IOD.
Could we get any kind of sense of like, just like his emotion or anything like that he's just being, truthful and not.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, I'm not going to ask you to roll that. That's something you would immediately be able to tell Mefet. He is stone cold to the point. There for one job only, is just to tell you this information, offer you a potential path forward.
Are you all done over there?
Vaskir's made his way on ahead, turns around, sees you all gathered around this, what looks to be a dock worker, close to the door.
Yeah, we're all good. And Durgo's going to walk towards Vaskir.
Mm-hmm.
We should probably check in on Slarbin.
Oh.
Yeah.
And then after we do that, we've got a lot of very interesting offers to consider.
Well, look, if we're going to Slarbin's, first drinks on...
And he'll point towards you, Echo.
First drinks on you.
I don't think there's
I
going
don't
to be any
drink.
drinking once we get there.
Things not
Got a
pan out.
bad feeling about it.
You saying based on him saying prior employer, like no more.
Yeah,
No.
that's the
Yeah.
the obvious reason.
So do we need to maybe be a little careful when we go in there?
It's okay, I've got protection, and he's just going to grab the slapjack.
Should we go in there?
The confidence exuding from Dorigo, I say yes.
He's always that confident.
I'm telling you, I do feel a little bit safer when he touches that slapjack.
Okay, then, what's that?
That wasn't meant to be dirty or anything like that. I just mean like he feels confident when he touches it, which makes me feel confident and that we will be safe. No.
I've seen this hello on the net before. Okay. Let's go see Slabin then, right? It's the worst that can happen.
Well, just have a hunch that maybe we aren't in so much debt anymore.
Okay. We got options though, right?
We do. Probably better options if there's not the giant debt hanging over us. That's the thing. That's why I want to go see.
Do you think he's dead too?
Oh god, I hope so.
That's what I'm getting at. Yes.
Oh, okay.
You're a little behind, Maisie, and that shock was genuine.
And we're talking about like Slarbin might be dead and everything. Is the captain reacting to any of this?
No, he's well ahead of you. He's currently stood at the side of... so you've made your way out of the processing area onto the main street, closer to the transit line, and he's in the process of just hailing a transport, a taxi.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm sorry, did you say Slarbin's fucked?
Possibly.
Well, that's good for us. Ish.
Depends on who owns the hangar that our fucking ship's in at the moment, right?
Ah.
Jets don't just disappear usually.
And have we had any word of the ship repaired yet?
Last we saw, it was still full of holes.
Ah, bugger. All right, well, look, I've got around. We've got a few moments.
Lee's working on it.
Who is, sorry?
Lee's working on it.
Who is?
Our
Jax?
Jax.
Yep. Jax is working on it, is he? Where is Jax?
Captain, we literally just said he's working on the ship. You should probably go and supervise, because you know what they say. The captain always goes down with the ship, so you should probably stay with the ship.
All right, well, look. That's a terribly smart idea. I'll do just that. I've got a bit of the winnings left over, so if I transfer some of this over to you, and I'll let you all deal with... Maisie, you are transferred 5,000 credits. That's half of the remains of the winnings. Keep hold of it. If you need it for anything, then at least you've all got it. Maisie's got 5,000... He belts this out to everyone, people on the street as well. Maisie's got 5,000 credits. So if you need any...
Going back to the ship.
If you need anything, let her know.
Maisie will immediately transfer that money to an encrypted account from another star system.
Okay. Boop, gone. So you, in effect, you've got 5,000 credits in party funds.
Time to go surveil the damage.
Vasquir will... do you want me to order you all a second cab for going to Slarbers then, if I'm going back to the hangar?
No, we'll take the rail.
Oh.
Yeah, good creature watching.
All right. At that moment, there's a big loud beep as this rectangular flying cab hovers over Vasquir before slowly lowering to the ground. One of the doors slides to the side. No one's piloting it. It seems to be autonomous to an extent. A simulated SI, simulated intelligence, running the thing. Sure no one wants to lift with me to the hangar? No? Good.
No. Nope. Go on.
We're still sorting out our gear. It's going to be a while.
The door closes. The cab ascends back towards the main line. And it doesn't head in the direction of Dock 94, surprise, surprise. It seems to go up, do a 180 and head south.
Right back to gambling. So Dirigo is actually going to look at the cab. He's going to pull up on a database and look at the cab, see what it costs. Just like, so we don't have to go through public transportation. Everything would have a more direct route.
Yeah, you're probably looking at about 20 credits for
Dirigo will order a cab because he doesn't want to have to go through the whole, go over there, wait for the train, just get us there faster.
All right, yeah, 20 credits. It doesn't take too long before another automated flying cab pulls up. Door slides to the side as you all step in. You're greeted with a bit of a robotic welcome to Grindstone Transportation Service State Destination.
The Nova Cantina.
Nova Cantina Market Concourse. En route.
You know, just because you're an SI doesn't mean you have to sound like a fucking idiot.
It's like, there's no response. You dive through traffic towards Market Concourse, and after 10 minutes, if that, you are put down outside the Nova Cantina. Or at least you should be. It doesn't look like the Nova Cantina initially. The neon flashing sign that typically illuminates the square in front is no longer flashing Nova. The holographic dancer that welcomes people in is turned off. And before we dive in any further, shall we call our last be right back and refill the clock? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Boop. Folks, we will be right back. Yeah. We'll have a refill on the drinks. Nip to the loo. I think that's all my Twitch requests done. It is. Alright. We'll be but a moment. Everything's good. It is. It is. Cheers, Vex.
And a buck.
I too have returned.
Welcome back.
Same.
They are richer and have more items than before, and nothing is going wrong. Things are looking up.
They just screwed us.
I mean,
I'm back.
welcome back. I mean,
Welcome
yeah,
back.
you do have more items. You've got more money. It's. I guess things are looking up to an extent.
So, real quick,
Yes.
there was a kitten trying to assassinate my feet while we were talking to the dock worker. So I apologize if I seemed distracted, because I was. We were just accosted by a stranger walking away from the prison, right?
Yes.
And made an offer. Okay.
Yeah. So basically,
Yeah, but he was Solari and
Mhm.
Corporal. So.
I got that he was Shalari, yeah.
Yeah.
you've kind of had two offers for work so far. One being Quiet Ledger. One being Supposedly a dock worker, but it obviously isn't for IOD. So that's the cards on the table at the minute. 2 paths you could potentially take.
Yes, foot assassin, very accurate term. Jackboom. She is a, let's see, she's April. She's a 7-month-old kitten.
Oof.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. All right. With that then, let's see what's happening with Slaben, shall we, at Nova? Okay, and we're back. So, the expected sight of a flashing Nova sign and dancing hologram is nowhere to be found as the taxi lands in the open area outside Nova Cantina. Instead, what you find is a metal shutter that's half lowered over the door and a sign saying closed for maintenance placed in front of it like an A board. There are a couple of regulars in a small group just off from the main entrance of Nova. Individuals you've seen frequent the bar before in the past. And one of them sat smoking a crop stick. The others are cradling drinks in hand that you imagine they've got from Nova, but for whatever reason they're now outside.
Hey, what's going on here? Nova win the credit lottery?
The individual smoking the crop stick, purple-skinned, 4 eyes, a wild afro-styled haircut, and basically 8 fingers on each hand. He's not smoking just one crop stick, he's got like 3 that he's just moving between.
No, well look, there's been a few problems, supposedly. Nexi kicked us out. Slab and Nexi, they are inside, doors unlocked, and if it's you lot, then I would imagine that Slaben will probably want to see you.
Sure. Diego was kind of planning on going to see anyway, so he's going to go towards the door and move whatever's in the way that needs to be moved and get in there.
Okay. You slide open the metal shutter, step into Nova Cantina. Inside, it's quiet. The usual calming music has now been muted, but like always, the constant purple haze from the table inhalators still lingers around. It's got that sweet, almost sickly smell to the air. But yeah, quiet, empty.
Diego intends to just go towards the back.
Okay.
Because that's where Slarben usually is.
Yeah.
And as we go through here, does it look like a gunfight's happened in here, or does it just look downtrodden, like compared to usual?
I wouldn't say downtrodden. It just looks like off hours, like Nexi's closed Nova up for the evening. Grabby and Grubby are still tending to whatever trash has been around, cleaning up a few spills here and there. But yeah, it just looks as if Nova's been closed early. As you get closer to the corner, you would start to hear voices. That of Slarbin, Hara, and then for you, Dirigo, as you go around first, followed by Echo, you would see it is indeed Slaba, Nexi, Hara, and Brackus, who is sat in the
Getting
corner.
right about there. Just gonna stop for a moment
Mhm.
and see if we overhear anything that they might be saying to themselves they don't want us to hear before we approach.
Roll me a perception check. You would probably hear for a brief moment a wailing, almost crying, followed by snuffling. As you glimpse around the corner, you'd probably see Slarbin throw a tissue at Hara. Something about, just over here. Sorry, but I didn't know. I didn't know it was going to be this bad of a deal. I'm sorry. It's at that moment, though, that Slarbin would catch you on the corner. There we go, as he raises a hand in greeting.
Walk up. There you go. So it's just gonna stand like right there. So I suppose whatever happened wasn't so great for you then. Surprised to see you're alive, though, the way that they were saying your name.
Well, technically, fucking alive, fuck's sake. I'm glad you lot made it out. Good. But yeah, I may as well be dead.
Glancing around at this, Dirigo, you would see that Nexie certainly looks pensive. She's got a drink in front of her. Brachus, you can't tell his expression since he just has two small black dots as eyes and no other facial features. Hara, who sat in a chair, snuffling, blowing her nose into a tissue, and Slarbin himself just seems to be slumped on the desk, glancing at the terminal, which you would immediately see seems to be glowing red, with a big red X on the screen.
So they terminated him without actually terminating him in the literal sense.
Frozen assets, my ID badge dead, docks locked, depots locked. Fucking all to do with that damn crate.
I see. So it was bait.
Alright. Internal. Fucking locked me out of everything. Absolutely everything.
Yeah, they've had their fingerprints all over this.
What about you lot? Questions? You get away scot-free? What? Talk to me. Tell me.
A fine for smuggling a box. Guess it wasn't legal to move it from one bay to the other.
Hara bursts into tears again. Just, I'm sorry. Oh, I should have found that box.
Echo's going to pick up Hara and just hit her.
Only thing I'm wondering is what if that box was a bait from the start, or if somebody actually found something that worth having there.
Look, I've got to be honest. I've not exactly done things by the book. Once I've been...
No!
No, all right, come on.
He waves his hands.
Laugh it up. Get it out.
What's the name? And he's looking over at Maisie, the guy that was gloating.
Which one? Enno?
The Solari.
Jack?
No, the one outside there.
Outside where?
The ID badge you scanned was for
wall.
someone called Kerrol.
Oh, that guy. Yeah, his name is Carol.
Mm-hmm. Your
Carol.
friend Carol came by to rub our nose in it and make a big show of get one over on you.
Carol Macavar, that piece of Solari shit. He is directly under fucking Director Hedra Volk. Oh, fuckers. Fuckers. Oh, they have come for me. They have come for me big time, with big guns. What the fuck's Volk doing out here in... you know what, it's not a problem anymore. Your debt is obviously... Well, I guess we'll get to that in a minute.
As he's saying this, Mafet, Heyoka, anything you two are doing or wish to do as this is panning out?
No, Mafet is just like she's just trying to hold it together and has just tears coming down her cheek because of Hara. Yeah, I mean, but she has nothing to add. She's just crying.
Okay.
I think I'm going to be looking on my bounty boards on my data pad, looking for any other like odds and ends to, that we could possibly pick up for jobs, and or also searching for replacement throwing knives. Because I think I'm still missing one.
Yeah.
I found 7 of the 8, so I'm like, I feel naked without it.
Absolutely. I mean, you're in Market Concourse. This is prime location. As soon as you step out of Nova, you can pretty much walk down to stalls and pick up anything you want. So, not a problem. You can get that. As for the, the bounties. Let's give me something to work with. Roll me an investigation check.
Okay. Da-na-na-na-na. Investigation. Nothing?
It's very good. There are... You begin to scroll through a list of names for the local system for Vason. Some of them appear to be on Kervasan, which is the 4th planet. There's a few pirate names out in some of the asteroid belts. But there is a new added name, a recent individual. An individual who is very close to you at this moment in time.
Is that an official bounty board?
It is the official
Yes.
bounty board, yes. The price of 2,500 credits has been placed on the apprehension of Slaben Quen. Misappropriation
It's barely even worth it.
misappropriation of funds, illegal conduct. Mule are paying for his apprehension. Hence why
That's
Nova's
so-
currently locked down.
That's so lazy. He's literally where he always is. Just come get him.
No
Well,
one
that's-
wants that heat.
Well, that's the thing, though. If you remember, Slaben has an office in the administration block, but he doesn't use it. His official office is in the administration block.
So does Hearcraft say this to anybody, or just...
I feel like I'm gonna snort and then like flip the data pad around and be like, "Hey, Slaven, get on somebody's bad side."
Why? Obviously, internal oversight, but why?
How much was that again?
Barely worth it. It's only 2005.
Oh, wow. Our captain's probably lost more than that by now.
He sneezed at a roulette table and lost more than that by now.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, we gotta get that man into a treatment center. Oh.
Again? Sure, why not? Let's waste more money on the money.
Hey, if he's in a facility, he's not spending any more money.
That's
Just-
where you'd be wrong.
You do realize they have underground gambling things at those facilities, right? That is
All
where
right.
he has met most of the people he owes money to.
Fair. Slobin, can you get us, compensation for, taking care of the undermarket bounty on Jack?
Can you do anything at the moment, Slaven? Like, at all?
I'm going to be completely honest with you, right? Now, I know before that you lot owed me a fair whack of money. And I am under no illusion that I have no current way to claim on that money that you owe. So, let bygones be bygones. Anything owed, swept under the rug. Yeah? I owe you nothing, and you owes me nothing. Are we good with that?
Pretty good with that myself.
We owed him a lot of money, so I'm very okay with this.
Yeah.
As long as the repairs are being finished on the ship.
Well,
And you see this the big face of Slava make that sort of, well, about that expression.
well, you see about that, due to the asset freezing, right, at this moment in time, all docks, all depots that were under my purview are in lockdown. Nothing gets in nor out until a new cargo manager's been allocated. If you catch my drift.
So our ship is impounded.
Yeah.
Aoka's can just suck the back of her teeth. Fuck.
So we're stuck here.
Hara's now crying even more. Mephet's burst into tears.
It's not all bad news, right? This station runs on gaps, on blind spots and forgotten corners, yeah? Yeah?
Right.
Right, I help build half of those, yeah? I know the old oil pipes, no one checks. I've still got a lot of ghost manifest numbers that I can use for moving shit. That no one audits.
You don't by chance have a ghost hangar? Yeah.
Yeah, but it can't get your ship transferred there. Not yet. Not until we have new management in to take over what's been taken from me, then we can perhaps see about getting it shifted. But I'm done being an overseer, yeah? I'm done with it. Fuck 'em. Fuck Mill. Fuck IOD.
Is it Jack on the ship?
Oh, he's fine. They've just, they're all on lockdown. That doesn't mean that they're not accessible. It just...
That's fine.
Could he get it out?
It's not like they turned off the air supply.
I'm
No, the ship, get it out.
Slava just blinks with his 4 eyes.
Can I get a
Don't
translation?
mind it. She's wondering if Jax could fly the ship. I mean, we could get in to the ship and get it out. I mean, it's not going to be quiet. I mean, Maisie could probably hack the airlock.
Mm-hmm.
And I could fly it out. Like, we don't even need atmosphere for that shit.
We don't even need a captain of the ship for that shit.
Exactly.
Oh.
So you're wanting to get the old shit out, and then we dock it where What, in one of the ghost hangars?
Yeah. Yeah, all Mizzy has to do is get me in. I can get the ship out. That's no problem.
He sits up in his chair. At this point, Hara's stopped sniffling. And she's looking between Echo, Dirigo, Maisie, Heyoka, and Slarbin. Trying not to look at Mafet, who's sobbing her eyes out as well.
Because I'm saying that other people can come looking for you soon, too.
Oh, yeah, I'm well aware of that. Well aware. So, since I've been cast out, tossed aside, and no doubt hunted, I'm going to take what they've built and use it for myself. And by doing that,
He extends a hand across the table towards you, Dirigo.
help me build something here, yeah? Network under their feet. Smuggling, skimming, rerouting, making grindstone ores, yeah?
We might have a contact for you.
Two of his four brows raise in interest.
What's the ugly little alien called?
Eno.
Eno. Yeah.
Quiet
Those are
Ledger.
different called, right? Yeah, Quiet Ledger, yeah.
Why, Quiet Ledger are similar to you folks, but bigger scale. They're contractors. Move shit.
Not that big.
Do you know who these are working for?
The Frontier Group. Everest Frontier Group, or what? I forgot already.
Echelon?
That's
the
one.
one.
Oh, shit. I mean... Oh, that could be dirty. All right.
Listen, that Carol guy tried to flip us, but like I said, we're not Corpo Stooges, and we're not going to throw anybody under the bus like that. So, we're going to be around, we're going to be working.
No.
But if you want to have any kind of part of that, you need to keep yourself safe. You got to go further underground than just here. You probably have half a day before bounty hunters start showing up instead of security guards.
Slarbin begins to nod.
All right. Yeah. You probably hit the thing on the nose there. All right. In that case, then, if you can get me the details of this ledger contact, maybe working with the EFG folks may not be a bad call. I know that hang on a minute.
He pulls up his data pad from a pocket and begins to flick through some of his saved items before pinging across to you, Maisie, a document. Not so much a document, but more like a news clipping from Perceptra that states that the Echelon Frontier Group have recorded massive profits, and it's basically a hype piece for the Vason 4 planet, for Care Vason. The next attached document is from Mule, basically internal Mule paperwork just stating that whatever Echelon said is complete bullshit. They want to buy the planet, or at least not so much the planet, but they want to acquire a pre-skilled workforce from Kervasam.
EFG and Mule are already having a bit of a ooh-ah behind the scenes about the planet. So if it means I can work with the echelons, it might not be a bad call. What do you lot think?
I think that's probably one of the only leads you got right now.
Yeah, and it's either that or we turn you in and go work for a Solari? Like, what the fuck?
Disgusting.
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 Ew, brother.
Ew. What's that? Okay.
Okay. So we doing this then, yeah?
Doing what?
We listening to the conversation, is he?
Well, he just pinged me documents and I was reading them. What?
Alright,
Well, yeah, go ahead. If Echo starts talking, Diego's just gonna lean against the little the divider there, cross his arms, try to look tough.
alright, so we go meet up with Eno, set him up as our new contact. We'll set up Slobbin with him, and then, you know, we got a nice new a new gig going, right? Fuck him. Fuck the couples and that fucking Solari. I'm gonna cut his... Sorry, Alright. Okay.
I mean, I figured that's what we were... Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Just being silly.
No, Hyoga, be silly. Do it.
Hit me with
I
the
said
silly.
Gesundheit, you know, like.
Oh, okay.
Maisie, even though she wasn't paying attention, she's like, "Oh yeah, I mean that. I assumed that's what we were going to be doing anyway because it makes the most sense."
Right?
Just let me know. Let me know when we leave.
Okay. Anybody got a tissue for fucking Mafet? Because this is not coming out of our orifices. That's disgusting, by the way.
It's I'm fine now. Heart has. Let's do it. I'm on board.
What about the bra of holding? Does that have one?
I don't want to get my cigarettes wet.
You just hear something like,
Oi! Oi! Mafet, look at me, look at
roll me an insight check.
We're doing this. Fuck Mule, right? Fuck Mule. We do our own thing, yeah? We do our own thing.
He's pretty intense.
They're weird looking.
He's pretty intense and fired up. Annoyed, angry, but committed.
She's gonna stand up and she's gonna put an arm up and said, "Let's do this. Let's quit sitting around and let's fucking go."
Are we going?
Yeah, we're going, and just keep in mind, reach out to us once you're safe, but you're not safe here long.
Look, one last thing before you lot fuck off. When we get things moving, I can't pay her. I don't want her around me. Bounty hunters, all that. So she's going to be contractless. If you need anyone for administration, organisation, she's a hard little worker.
Okay. And Echo just picks up her.
Like under one arm.
yeah.
Wait!
Mine now.
And as they're going by with her, Buffet's gonna say, "And no fucking crying either."
Wait, are you gonna skin and eat Hera too?
Wait,
No.
wait, what?
I'm not the one picking her up. Come on now. One chicken and all the lengths I get.
I guess are you taking Hera?
Yeah. I'm just gonna walk out with her.
Okay.
Ship pet.
Nexie just watches this. She's not said a great deal through the conversation, but it's no real need to. And you hear this. Oh, bye. See you soon. Hopefully when we're open. And you'd probably just see Nexi staring daggers at Slaben as you depart back out to Market Concourse.
As they're walking with Hara, Mafet's gonna say, I'm so sorry that I yelled that at you. I was just in the moment.
It's all right. I'm starting to understand a little bit of your temperaments.
Condition.
Condition. Yes. See, I'm happy now. And through her rodent-like features, she tries to make a smile. For her people, it would look to be a smile. For you, it's just her bearing some
teeth.
Small, tiny teeth. Yeah. But with Hara under one arm, Market Concourse, anyone have any shopping or anything they wish to do whilst you're here before going about any further business?
Dirigo plans on getting some bullets on the way.
Okay.
Because he now has a bunch of ballistic weapons he needs to feed.
Yeah.
I need to get a replacement throwing knife.
Okay. Ballistic rounds for 20s, 10 credits, and a knife is about 20 credits for a single knife.
Okay. Done.
There we go. So yeah, if you do you want me to add them to your inventory, or do you know how to do it?
Let me see here.
If not, I don't mind throwing it in quick. In fact,
I've got the long blades and the combat knife.
Yep.
I don't see the throwing knives on there.
In that case, then I shall throw them in for you. Throwing knives. Actually, they're 2 credits each, so you could get 10 for 20 credits.
Done.
Done. There we go. Excellent. Anybody else need anything whilst you're out and about?
Maisie's gonna stop by her favorite scrap shop.
Mm-hmm.
Just see what they have. She's gonna bring Echo with her. See if he sees any cool attachments she wants to buy. And, install.
Anything you want in Echo?
I'm picturing it as kind of like taking a toddler into a toy store.
Well, seeing as we haven't been able to recharge in a while, how about an auxiliary port for a quick recharge?
Well, they probably have one out front. Like they have those electric vehicle charging stations everywhere these days.
What am I, a fucking car?
Yes!
You can be.
Oh shit! Let's find some wheels.
So we're gonna
guide me into battle.
What?
You joke, but his ability, if you have the parts and you assemble it.
Yeah.
Go on, Maisie, you were saying something that didn't come through there.
I'm broken.
Okay. Right, well, we'll put it on the back burner for now. You begin to peruse through various scrap stores. They have all manner of bits and pieces. Things like extra ports, no doubt you could easily pocket some of the smaller items without drawing attention. again, extra ports or small bearings, things like that wouldn't be a problem. It's the larger stuff, such as, you know, if you were looking for a wheel chassis for Echo to plug him into, would cost a little bit.
No. She's got one auxiliary backup battery for him, but she's going to look for like a charging station to plug him into while she browses in the store.
Yeah, outside of some of the... So the way I see Market Concourse is there would be larger stalls that sell guns, parts, but there would also be a lot more of a shanty-style feel to it, with a lot of tents or pop-up boutique areas that just sell anything and everything. Random bits of scrap, perhaps even some internal ship parts here and there. It's a sci-fi garage sale, or for us in the UK, a car boot sale of bullshit. There is a lot of crap, but at the same time there are nuggets of interesting little things in there. But yeah, there would certainly be various charging ports for vehicles scattered around Market Concourse that you could easily just plug him into. And no doubt there would be some robotic charging stations for the amount of droids and other similar SI units that are in this area. So
I'll just charge up quickly until we get shooed along, and then we'll move, and I'll charge up somewhere else until we get shooed along, and then I'll charge up somewhere else.
And Maisie will try and kind of like strike up conversations with the people who own the various shops we're charging outside of, to pretend like she's an actual buying customer to buy him more time before they get shooed away for charging.
Ooh.
Nope.
Score.
Here's Dorigo shooting.
I was just clicking on the description of the weapon and it rolled.
So good. If you want to just check the description, you can click the little square at the end, and that'll bring the drop down. All right. This shopping goes on for a few hours by the sounds of it, as you all meander out. Mafet, is there anything particular you wish to do? It doesn't have to be purchasing stuff. It could just be eating or finding out information. Just, you've got some downtime. What are you doing in your downtime at this moment as you've exited Nova?
I mean, she's just kind of following everybody around, just taking in all the different emotions, and she's not really doing anything in any, she's not going to spend any money because she's hoarding it, because I mean, all of her money goes to cigarettes. So
500 cigarettes.
So she needs to keep it, because she doesn't ever want to be without her fix.
Yeah. I kind of feel personally attacked. Cause I'm here like,
how is yours going?
Okay. Just say no more. All right, so you're perusing around, following. Heyoka, anything in particular you're doing in this downtime beat?
Literally just filing the edges of each of these blades to make sure that they're razor sharp and aerodynamic, making sure that they slide in and out of the bandolier quickly and easily when I need them. Checking over the new long blade. I mean, the long blade I've always had, and making sure that it's in good shape. Wink.
Wink. There we go. Last but not least, anything from you?
Yurgo just buys a shit ton of bullets. Like, to the nature of, like, it's probably like a couple cases of ammunition. And, just, all right, well, when we get back to the ship, then I'm going to be, loading magazines for a while.
So.
Okay, after I'm done with my blades, I can load magazines. Just Just speed that along.
How do you get back to Dock 46, where the Shitehawks stored? Is it a rail, another taxi?
am inclined to pay for another taxi
Yeah.
because I do not want to be carrying an LMG and 2 boxes of ammunition on public transport.
For reasons. Completely valid reasons.
We have earned a second taxi ride, guys.
Yep. And he's going to ask him to drop. He's going to specify the destination being like just next to it, not like in front of the doors in case there's somebody there.
Absolutely. 10-15 minute wait. Eventually, one of the rusted yellow flying boxes arrives. The side doors part, slides open. You step in. Again, the simulated intelligence asks for your destination, and you're on your way. Another 15-20 minutes pass before flying through an over market concourse down into some of the more industrial areas on the outer perimeter of Grindstone, eventually getting close to the entrance of Dock 47. Or was it 45? One of the two. 45, I think it was, wasn't it? Dock 45, Depot 46. Yeah, Dock 45. Anyway, the taxi drops roughly 3 or 4 minutes walk away from the entrance to Dock 45, where the Shyhawk, the Starhawk is. 20 credits, again deducted. It seems that it's a pretty flat fare, and 20 credits in your current amount of money is pretty cheap, but it's not a luxury that everyone can afford daily. Bear in mind, you've now spent 40 credits just on transport alone. Whereas the trains are free, but considerably longer.
It reminds me of the Ubers in San Diego.
Yeah. LMG, gear, knives, all of the bits and pieces, and no doubt Hara in tow. You begin to approach the entrance doors to the docking bay, and it's here you would find 2 mule security stood outside the entrance. They haven't noticed you, but you notice them first.
Ooh.
Seems like there are door guards.
Is he on the entrance?
The only entrance
Cargo elevator.
Yeah, there is the cargo elevator as well. But if the front door's guarded, there's a very good chance
Back
so
door's
is... Yeah.
Okay, so I guess we're not staying on the ship.
And Hara looks up at you. Well, if there's only a lockdown, then that just means that whatever's in there can't be moved out. Do you want me to go and ask?
Probably best if we just go and see about it, but...
Yeah? Okay.
Yeah, Diergo's just gonna walk up, and he's gonna just basically just walk right up, bristling with guns.
Hold up. This rather rotund, leathery skinned individual turns his attention to you. 10 foot tall, to the point where it seems like he's bursting out of his mule uniform. This 3-fingered hand points juts in your direction. Business for entering.
Our ship is in that hangar, okay?
Oh, you want hang on a minute. Oh, let me have a quick look.
Takes his pad out, looks.
Starhawk. Light frigate. Hauler, career class, yeah?
That's the one.
Captain Vaskier, you can...
And he looks down towards... First at you, Echo, shakes his head, then looks at Dirigo.
Vaskier.
Currently on a bender.
Yeah.
Right. Shit is currently impounded until new management. You do have access to it. There will be an administrative fee, though, for stepping into a quarantined hangar.
Oh yeah, say that in the form, do it?
Yeah.
What? It's
Go on.
quarantine because why?
All hangars and cargo depots are currently under quarantine and lockdown until a new manager can be assigned. A full audit has been done. Words from on high, sadly. Words from on high.
So there's an administrative fee to unlock a door?
He just juts his data tab towards you, and you see there's basically a fill out bar where the security guard has to just type a name in for who's accessed the area.
Yep, there is.
What? I'm sorry, what was your name?
Alacanor.
She types his name in and hits enter.
No, it's not my name. It's fine.
Buffett, are you smoking?
Oh, yeah.
That's good.
Just like a chimney.
Yeah.
Just pass me a crop stick or two and we'll let it slide, eh? It's boring being stood out here for hours.
She hands him the one that she's smoking.
Takes it. Now, bear in mind,
lights another one.
his fingers are probably the size of like a 2-litre bottle of Coke. So he takes this small stick, this small crop stick that's probably half smoked through in the too thick finger and thumb, and just begins to inhale it in one breath. But with a wave, he opens the door and lets you into the hangar.
If you got something bigger next time, I'll eat it.
Already gone.
Trudge inside with all the loot and everything, and just this is gonna be a pain in the ass, isn't it?
Yep.
Yes.
I'm
yes, it
having a
is.
great time. Maisie being obnoxiously perky.
Alright, so we rest the night, and in the morning we go see our grey bug-eyed friend, yeah?
Okay, I gotta go see the. I forget what he's called, but Eno, and then get ourselves to a hangar that's not on Mule's radar as soon as possible. But with Slarbin so burned, who knows if he's just blowing smoke or if he's actually got something.
Guess we'll find out, huh?
Yeah, I'm honestly inclined to consider all his assets, even those he thinks are hidden, to be compromised at this point.
Does that mean they're up for grabs?
It
That
means
would
they're
mean-
not under the radar.
Yeah, it just means that Mule might know about him.
Yeah.
So, are you saying we don't need to move to his disclosed hangar, but maybe to Eno's disclosed
I am
hangar?
saying thinking that we should consider our options carefully before committing to a course of action.
Very vague.
Mm-hmm.
And no plan.
Thank you.
So yeah, above table, there is... looks to be roughly four paths open. IOD, work for Mule. Quiet Ledger, who are the Echelon Frontier sort of contacts. Slaben, if on his own, branching out, or you go your own way, fuck the rest of them off, and yeah.
Blow the airlock with the guns and fuck off.
Yeah. So, food for thought, definitely. And probably an ideal time for us to call the session there, with you all huddled around discussing the plan of action, which will give you all a week to have a think on what sort of direction you guys want to take the story in, I guess. Have a think of any questions you want to know about the corporations, because Maisie, you could easily find, dig up information on EFG, on Mule, Hioka, Dirigo. You could easily go out into the station using your contacts or listening for any rumours, find things out such as that. Yeah, have a think. Any questions that you want to ask, any information you want to find out, and again, what direction you want to take the story in. I've dangled the hooks. Choose which one you want to bite, I guess.
I guess all I have to say is goodbye, chat.
Bye-bye.
Let's divide and conquer. Goodbye, chat.
It's you next time for Corsairs of the Rift.
All right, I'll speak to you in a brief moment. Chat, thank you very much for joining us for episode 4 of Corsairs of the Rift. Yeah, what can we say? It's it was a session. Intrigue. Paths ahead. Just waffling at this point. Because I'm trying to do too much at once. Alright, let's see who we can raid. Who's doing stuff? So many options. I mean, that's the plan. That's the plan. Give them the options and see where the story goes. Again, they may just look at the options I've put on the table and go, you know what? Nah, not interested in those. Not interested. See if there's anyone doing TTRPG stuff. I need to start perusing through Twitch more and following more people. Because my list is very offline. But then again, it is Sunday. I mean, the option. I'm hoping the option will be fire. But just whether or not that fire is the entire grindstone station being burnt, detonated, which probably will be. Let's go support. I see a stream with fire on it and candles, so let's go there. Airy Faye. They're doing D&D. I see candles, I see fire. We said fire in chat, so let's go show them support and see what their campaign's about. Citizen Sleeper. Enders, try it. Anyway, folks, thank you very much for joining us for today's session. I hope you all enjoyed it as much as we did, and as always, thank you for the support, for all the bits and the resubs and the gift subs. Thank you. We will see you all next Sunday, 8 PM GMT, for episode 5, where I'll have to once again try and come up with another punny name. Ta-ta for now.